Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be showcasing Nighteye, who is finally on the global side of the game. We have been waiting, it feels like forever, for this guy to come out on global. Like, this is actually so hype. I am so excited to have a Nighteye in the game for us. Now, it does kind of suck that he's only an SR rarity. Maybe we'll get a UR one down the line, which would be very sick, but for now I'm just going to take what they've given us and be happy with it. And then of course the second part of the case files will be coming out later, where they give us the ability to level him up more past level 75. But for right now, we're going to be showcasing him at level 75 because I just can't wait to showcase this character for you guys. We're going to be taking on double S difficulty of the first floor of the flame stage. Let's take a look at his kit. So for his advanced leveling, because he is a free to play character and because the anniversary is coming up, I am not going to be doing any of his advanced leveling right now because I want to save my advanced leveling items, you know, for the summonable best characters in the game, as the anniversary is going to have the best characters in the game. As for his ability board, I'll show you guys where I'm at on his ability boards. For his piece route, this is where I'm at. I am almost up to the next unlock level with the free pieces that they've given us. This is as far as you can get after the completing the case files and the extra stage. For the basic route, I am up to board 10. I had some extra orbs to use, so I just figured might as well get this character up to board 10 for a showcase. Probably don't do what I did. They'll give you orbs for Nighteye probably in the next part of the case file, so don't waste your orbs like I did. I just had some extra ones lying around and all my characters are already pretty much up to board 10, so I figured I might as well use them. And then for his DX piece route, obviously we have nothing because we haven't gotten an extra copy of him in the case files yet. Hopefully they give us the ability to fully get him to level 120 by the time the special case files are over though. With that said, let's take a look at what he can do, his plus ultra and his action skills. His plus ultra move is called, it's a big long one, special high density personal, and I gotta wait for it to go, seal. I didn't have that memorized. Personal seal. Deals 450% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased by 30% if the opponent has speed down. And then his first action skill is called Vision Center. And this gives the character the ability to nullify normal attacks and the ability to counter for 3 turns. Like, that is solid for an SR character. Very good. And then, but it gets even better. Also increases character's critical hit rate by 30% for 3 turns. We love any character, any SR character that can increase their crit rate because that makes them better for VE Tower. Now, here's the drawback and here's the biggest downside to this action skill. It has a cooldown time of 6. That's actually painful because that really takes away from how useful he could actually be. And so, like, while I'm happy to have him in the game, I don't know if he's going to be super useful. His second action skill is called Special High Density Personal Seal, and this one deals 250% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's critical hit rate by 30%, so that's a technical hit for 3 turns. And then here's the other downside again, the cooldown. They did him so dirty on the cooldowns because they actually gave him decent effects. A cooldown time of 5 turns. I guess they had to make it, you know, SR worthy, but this was an older unit from the beginning of the game, right? So it makes sense that he's not as good as you would want him to be. If they ever come out with a new SR version, I'm sure he will be much better. The first auto skill for him is called Predictive Analysis. It gives the character the ability to evade one time when HP is below 50%. That's good because it gives him more survivability, especially with him only being at level 75 for us. It'll help him survive. Also increases the critical skill impact of all ally pro heroes by 25%. If you're running pro heroes on the team, that's not super useful because really you're not running pro heroes like on a VE Tower team. You're having to put in UA high students and various other characters to make teams work for VE Tower. So that really limits you on his uses. And then his second auto skill is called Predict, then Make a Move. Decreases the speed of all opponents by 15% for 4 turns when battle starts. That would be great for PvP if SRs were ever used in PvP. But as far as using that in VE Tower, as far as using that at all, it's basically a useless, worthless auto skill. And so it pains me to say that even though Nighteye is in the game, like, I'm hyped just for the character alone, right? His kit is kind of dookie because of the cooldowns, because his auto skill, his second auto skill does literally nothing. His first auto skill just gives him evasion essentially, and the ally thing for pro heroes isn't very useful. It's just like, he's not the greatest character. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna hype him up saying he's the greatest character, but I will hype him up because he's the first one we've got, right? So that's very hyped. He is free to play, and eventually we'll be getting, you know, orbs for him to get his ability boards down and stuff like that. So that's very cool. But anyways, we're going to be taking on double S difficulty of the flame stage, first floor, with this character along with Sue and Green Todoroki, and we're just going to see what this guy can do. So I'm not aiming for like a high score or anything like that. I'm not aiming for any particular score. I'm literally just, my goal here is first impressions. I have not tried him out at all. This is literally my first time trying this character, and I just want to give you my first impressions of how he is and what he can do. So we're going to use his vision counter first. I have no idea if I'm going to miss the tap because it's super speedy or not. I imagine if it's a counter, if it's anything like Kirishima's, I might miss it just because I don't know what to expect the first time, right? But it's going to give him the ability to nullify normal attacks and to counter, but more importantly, it's going to increase his crit rate. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to go ahead and do the, it doesn't really matter. Let's do Froppy Spear, and then let's go ahead and we'll do this. It was faster. I didn't miss the tap. I'm actually kind of proud of that because if you've ever watched my videos before, I often miss the counter taps. Hey, and we actually got to see the counter. Why did we take so much damage? From the burn? Was that just the burn? Oh boy. Well, he's not below half health yet, so I mean, we have that going for us, I guess. We are running a plus ultra crit memory on him because he doesn't have any of his own plus ultra gauge raise as well, so keep that in mind. That's just to keep him to where hopefully he'll get his plus ultra next turn with the other characters. And really, he's not carrying us in damage or anything else like that. Thank goodness he didn't get attacked because he might have been dead right there otherwise. Okay, he is below half health. No, he's not. He's still barely over half health, I guess, because otherwise he would get an evasion. But we do have his plus ultra right here. And his plus ultra skill impact is increased if the opponent has speed down. The opponent does have a speed down if you look above Dobby's head. And just to show you guys a little bit better, speed down by 15% for 2 more turns. So we'll have an increased skill impact of 30%, so Nighteye should be able to hit decently hard. This was kind of my goal all along. Let's see how hard he can hit compared to the other characters. Remember, Sue has Pierce, so she's just going to hit ridiculous amounts no matter what. And Todoroki is obviously very good too. I also don't know how his speed matches up. I imagine he's going to go last, so we might accidentally kill Dobby before we get to see his plus ultra, but we'll have to see. Okay, there's the evasion. We saw the evasion kick in at least. 52,000 from Sue. 60,000. Oh, we'll get to see a crit here. 23,000. You know what? Not terrible for an SR. Honestly, it could be worse. I'm not too upset about that. Remember, he's only level 75 so far. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of impressed with the damage he's done. And if you were going for a 3-turn clear, hey, he might be decent for VE Tower, but unfortunately, 3-turn clears are not really a thing in the current VE towers going on. They are in the later VE towers, but not right now. And so I don't know if he's going to have a lot of uses in VE tower. And then he's just lacking a lot of the things that make a VE tower unit good. But hey, I'm not complaining too much because once again, he's finally in the game. Like, that's just hype in and of itself. And I was really hoping, I was really hoping we killed him this turn. That way we got to get through the whole thing without Nighteye dying. And we get to see his end animation there with the glasses. Like, I am just so hyped for the character. The character is all the hype I need, right? Let me know how you guys feel, though, down in the comments. Are you excited that he is finally in the game for global? Or are you like, because his kit's kind of subpar? Or are you like, bring on the next Nighteye. Give me a UR Nighteye. Let me know down in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. I need your help. I've been saying it in almost every video lately, I know, but I tragically, desperately need your guys' help to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. It's a massive goal, so please help me hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year if you're not already subscribed. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.